We are officially only a few weeks away from the new year, and assuming that none of these cards conditions will change from now to then, this will be my credit card strategy going into 2025. Let's dive straight into today's video. Let's go. In the past, I used to use cashback credit cards because I do not spend a lot every single month. But in April 2023, I documented in this video the intention to offer my mum that business class experience. And after 1.5 years, I am finally done accumulating enough for the both of us. We've just not had the opportunity to redeem it as of yet. But when we do, you will know because I will document it on the channel. So after evaluating, will I go into 2025 accumulating cashback or miles? I've decided that I'm going to continue accumulating more miles because my expenses right now is a lot higher than it was before. And the value that you get redeeming it for a business class flight, I think is far greater than what you would get out of cashback credit cards. Unless there's a certain promotion, for example, the recent DBS one, where you spend $6,000 and you will get $600 back. So that's 10% cashback. Then I will swap to the cashback team again. But as of right now, I'm going into 2025 with the mindset that I'm going to continue accumulating miles. So for everyday expenses, in-person transactions, I dine out with my family or I go to NTUC to shop for groceries, I'm going to be using the Citi Rewards paired with Instagram Amaze, as this converts in-person transactions into an online one, and I get to earn 4 miles per dollar or 2.27% cashback. I've covered in various videos on the channel saying that this is a great no minimum spending credit card for people who do not spend a lot every single month, and every statement month you are kept to $1,000 in spending. So I'm using this for food and drinks, groceries, shopping, medical expenses, or personal care. Any in-person transactions I make, I will use this combination. But Citi Rewards exclude public transportations, of which I will continue using the Standard Chartered Smart credit card for 12.8 points for every dollar, and that's an equivalent of 3.71 miles per dollar or 4% cashback. So if you still are not up to date with whatever changes that comes along with the Standard Chartered Smart from next year onwards, catch this video which I've released probably a few weeks ago. I'll link it up above and down in the description box below. So that covers my everyday in-person transactions. Whatever transactions that I'm going to do online, I'm using the DBS Women's World Mastercard, and that per month give me an allowance of $1,500. So let's say I have travel bookings to make, then I will use the DBS Women's World Mastercard because Citi Rewards also don't allow travel bookings. So if you're going to book your flight tickets, your hotels, etc., do not use Citi Rewards. Instead, DBS Women's World Mastercard will give me 4 miles per dollar, 10 points in blocks of $5. So it's a little bit different from Citi Rewards. It's every block of $5. So that is for my travel bookings. More or less with these 3 cards alone, I'll be able to cover every single thing that I usually do spend on. If you are still unfamiliar, I document very transparently my everyday expenses, my income, my savings rate, and my investments in that playlist. I'll link it up above and down in the description box below. For backup, I still have the HSBC Revolution credit card, and you might wonder, why do I still have it? Because there's no annual fees. I don't need to cancel that card, and it serves as a good backup. So if let's say my Citi Rewards, I have already maxed it out. My DBS Women's World Mastercard, I've used it to book for my travel bookings and I've maxed that card out already. I will use the HSBC Revolution for any miscellaneous things like Shopee, Lazada, and that also has no minimum monthly spend. 10 points for every dollar, an equivalent of 4 miles per dollar or 2.5% cashback, and every single month that cap is $1,000. So I'm keeping the HSBC Revolution credit card just as a backup. I also have the UOB KrisFlyer credit card that gives me 3 miles per dollar for certain transactions. In a membership year, if you spend $800 on SIA group transactions, let's say I bought SIA flight tickets or Scoot flight tickets, I'll be able to earn 3 miles per dollar on SIA, Scoot, Kris Plus, dining, food delivery, online shopping, travel, and transport. There are merchant category codes that you have to follow. I'm not going to cover in detail right over here. So bonus miles are only credited 2 months after the membership year ends. So that is a little bit delayed. But every single month there is no cap. For lounge access, I hold 2 credit cards. I have the HSBC Travel One credit card that I previously signed up for the miles they were offering. It has 4 lounge visits under Dragon Pass, and after that 1 year has passed, I will likely be cancelling this credit card. So the next credit card that I have for lounge access is the DBS Altitude credit card. I've had this card for quite some time, but I've never really used it. To be honest, when I'm flying, I don't really use lounges. Most of of the time I arrive on time, and if I want to have a meal at the airport, I will usually just have it at wherever that is available for the general public. But the lounge access did come useful when I was traveling to New York and there were some flight delays. We use the lounge area to rest. So definitely it's good to have either 1 or 2 cards that provides you some form of lounge access. For travel cards, I'm going to be using Trust Cashback credit card because it offers 1% unlimited instant cashback for all transactions outside of your preferred category. So out of these 6 categories that you can choose, if you're mainly using this just for the cashback when you're overseas, then choose one that you typically will not use overseas. For example, wellness. Then any other thing like dining, shopping, etc. will earn me 1% unlimited cashback while I'm overseas. And I've covered in this video whether the rates when you take into account the 1% cashback is better than any other multi-currency cards out there. And a spoiler for you, it is better. Refer to that video, I'll link up above and down in the description box below for your reference. And if I have to withdraw overseas, I'll be using the Trust Link card. Depending on how much I'll be withdrawing actually below $350 a month, then I'll be using the Wise debit card because they offer better rates. But if I need to withdraw a huge amount, for example, I lived in Jeju and I pay my rent via cash, I'll use the Trust Link card as it has no limit to how much you can withdraw at an ATM overseas. Every other multi-currency cards out there has a limit to how much you can withdraw for free before a certain percentage of fee starts to kick in. Let me answer one more question. Some of you might ask me why I don't use the Citi Rewards paired with Instagram Amaze for my travel transactions. I may consider using it if there is going to be a huge transaction. For example, I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in Korea, used this combination to earn me miles, but for my day-to-day, I don't think it's worth it to incur that foreign currency spread by using that combination as compared to using Trust Cashback credit card. I will prefer using this. So it's entirely up to you. Every single person's preference is different, but this is mine. For any of the cards that I've mentioned today, if you do want to sign up, I do have referral links down in the description box below. If you have any questions, my Instagram DMs is always open. I hope this video helps you in one way or another. But this is my credit card strategy going forward in 2025. Have a great week ahead and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.